Hmm. Hello, everyone. We are finally back after what feels like forever with some more Elden Ring. I think where we left off, we were doing the Legacy Dungeon in the Volcano Manor. Hmm. Yeah, that would seem to be the case. Because I know Guest Hall, Prison Tower Church, Prison Town Church. Before we get to that, I vaguely remember there's something I want to check out here because I don't think I got to talk really with Alexander. Man, it's been a minute. I gotta refresh myself on everything that they were doing here. Okay. That feels right. Okay, how did I get back over to, like, the lava area? Um... Okay, let's pick a direction and go before we get back to, Yeah, no, this is definitely not the way. Okay, I'll eventually recall. So we're just going to get to the point over here. Was this? No, I don't think this is where I want it to be.
I'm Commander Shepard,
I
and this
think
is
it's
my
over
favorite
here.
stream from the
Twitch.
Hey, mob, how are you? Here we go. This is what I was looking
I'm
for.
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
Stream
from the
Twitch.
And thank you, Phil. Thank you, Mob and Phil, for the Commander Shepard. I do need to hear that daily, otherwise my fragile ego can't handle it. Okay, so what Mob was looking for was the Banished Knight set. Right? Banished, yeah. This is an altered variant? Okay, we'll unalter it. Then, so we'll kind of, show off Glides, gauntlets. Oh wait, no, the Banish Knight, Banish Knight. Uh-oh. I don't have a full Banish Knight set. That's unfortunate. You hear? As the notice showed, nice. Okay. Okay, so it's not going to let me alter that helmet. Even though this apparently is the altered version. Okay, But in essence, this is what you're going for. Now, back to the weapons. Those ones I do know. Grave Scythe, Bloodhound Fang. Yeah. So what happened was I was mixing up when you were telling me the Banished Knights to what you were saying was the Knights Cavalry stuff, which is a completely different set. And I don't remember off the top of my head right now which ones. Okay, so something called the Grave Scythe. And apparently I was mixing up scythes. Okay, maybe I have it in storage. That is a complete possibility. Or you're revealing to me how much more I need to honestly collect. Okay. Yeah, I... don't have any scythes beyond that. Now Bloodhound Fang, I do know for a fact that I have. Was it a great sword? That one might honestly be in my... Oh, here we go. They were both in storage, so... Oh, I do have a second one available. Okay, cool. That reminds me of a... Okay. Who this is supposed to be a cosplay of? I'm not quite sure. Honestly. So I do have the Sword of St. Trina. And then, Bloodhound Fang. If I remember correctly, this is, okay. Interesting weapon. Oh, you know what? Actually, that makes sense. Yeah, we've got our, Our morning boy Azrael. Okay. So then I've got an idea for the Grave Scythe. Bloodhound Fang and some straight sword. Okay, so called the Grave Scythe. Okay. I've got an idea about the Grave Scythe. So there was a fight entering from here, I remember, loosely. This is a shortcut, so something's supposed to be leading me upwards. It's honestly a weapon that you wanted to use? Okay. Yeah, and the Bloodhound Fang is, from what I've seen of, like, PvP videos, isn't a bad weapon at all. My play style, I like heavy weapons. Okay, so up here is where I need to go. There we go. Okay, outside would suggest progress. So let's check if there's anything over here. What does it say? There's one of those, like, 1,000,003 hit point walls. Wire ahead. Horse ahead. Yeah. I just checked the alteration thing. Like, it's not letting me, it's not letting me change it. So, looks like I'll have to find the non-altered version. Is this just a big circle that I went? Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. So... Here? It does look like I could potentially get down there safely, and there are enemies, so... Okay. Golden Rune 12. Yup. Lots and lots of lava. Oh, there's two paths. Okay. Let's see. All that for a smoldering butterfly. This is interesting. I can't believe I missed this, this whole entire area on my first playthrough, man. You know, I would agree. Kind of beautiful. Whoa. Okay. Those things are kind of the worst. So now we need to be prepared to make just a merry jaunt across the lava. Still counts as a legacy dungeon here, so, beautiful in the skin melting kind of way, yeah. Um... Somber Smithing Stone 5. Okay. Oh. What's in here? Stone Sword Key. Nice. That's a death drop. Hmm. I wonder. There's a way to get up then, right? Because we can hear whatever's up there. It's growling. Does this seem connected? Okay, yeah, it does. Okay. Let's just check up around here before we enter that building. Oh. Hey, Centipede Lizard Man. uh, what are you protecting? A Smithing Stone 6. Is it worth this travel into fucking... No, it's not. I could have gone the rest of this game without that item. Like dealing with the basilisks. Okay. Now, let's enter in here. No attacking ahead. That's that drop. Yep. There's one thing that Elden Ring decided to bring back. It had to be the fucking basilisks, and they have to be much tankier and much more aggressive. Whoa. Okay. Exploding poison bastards. Gotcha. Okay, down here is an item. Commoner's Headband. Ooh, new wearable. There are many directions to decide to go through. Because we got up over there, and then we get to see what's going on over there. Over here feels like that's going to be progress, so we're going to head this way first. Okay. These things. Okay, so that's what we heard earlier. Oh. To smack you twice. Okay, does this door open? Cannot open from this side, so somehow we're gonna end up over there. Right? Or did I miss something super obvious on my approach? You know, I feel that way. Why couldn't we get mimics? Oh, that's all the way down here. Oh, this is back to the... Okay. Okay, makes sense. And then this will roll off into where I was looking before. Okay, cool. Yeah, so then I might not even have to worry about, I won't even have to worry about that, then. Okay. This is where we climbed in from. How can we introduce a new generation to Souls games without having the all-important mimic? Jeez. Holy shit. Okay, that thing's a right bastard. Good thing we went out of our way to unlock that shortcut. Now... It's over here. Alrighty. We need to remember about Grabby McGee over there. Okay, so flaming whips. I'm gonna need to... That is messed up. We're gonna want to come at you with the big boy swords. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that again. Right? So I suppose I'm going to be finding a copy of that weapon for myself somewhere around here. Or I'll just have to straight up grind that guy. Okay. Man serpent ashes. Yeah, that's what they were called in Dark Souls 3. Okay. What's that fleshy one? That's the one I'm concerned about, or is that a shield? That one's casting magic. I dislike it immensely. Okay, mushroom head. Okay. Where is this? Okay, if well, I'm not sure now because I don't want to progress too far. Well, you know what? We could say screw it. Yeah, apparently Egghead was a caster. I thought that was like a shield or something like that. Ooh. What's over here? Lovely. I see. Well, good thing that wasn't, Oh, lordy, there's a ton of the grabbers here. Whoo! AoE for the win. Okay. Seedbed curse. Ooh, nice. Okay. Where does this go? To something I don't want to deal with at the moment. Yep. Yep, exactly. I think the portal thing is what actually takes me to, It'll actually take me to a boss fight, that I don't necessarily want to enter at the moment. Oh, this door's open now. Okay, so... we're gonna come back for that particular boss fight. There's a different way to enter it, but I want to, there's no way I could already be done with the dungeon, or should I hit that? I'm not 100% sure if I rem... Yeah, okay. These things are way too tanky. Alright, let's... well, I don't know. Maybe I should just do the boss fight and get it out of the way. But I also kind of want to do all the invasions. But that's what I'm thinking the blue portal thing is. I don't know. This would actually, this is the first time that I'm actually going through this section of the game, because of my first playthrough, I did the other method of, okay, yeah, so this just takes me back up to over here. So yeah, that's what that portal thing has to be. Hmm. Okay, I thought I had a lot more of this dungeon to go through. So it looks like the last episode that I was doing this, I got a major chunk of it done. So now with that, that leaves me with having to do the ice area. Right? Because I believe I need to have up to here. No, 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 no. It's over here. Hmm. I did that. I've done all the Evergills. So I think the last Evergill I have left then has to be, well, is there one over here? Um... And then I got the Erd Tree. Um... Okay, I think that's what we have to do now, is we gotta progress into the ice area. Once I get the next area that I need unlocked, then we can progress into the volcano manor. This was the wrong way. Okay, and then I just have to remember how to get up to where our next area is. Oh, yeah. This little segment of area is going to be a clusterfuck. Okay. So first, before I deal with the clusterfuckery, to the worst. Oh, and wait till you come across the blood rot dogs. Okay, thank you for not aggroing, puppers. Well, I don't know why you didn't attack, but I'm going to leave you some food. The sand is spoopy. Is this sand? I always thought of it more of like ash after, right? I've had a hard enough life. I can tell you have. Let's just not make it worse for each other. Okay. Where is... Oh yeah, plunging attacks are no longer a thing. Hey, thank you, Small Streamers Connect, and welcome everyone from that channel. We're currently playing some Elden Ring. Okay, actually, this might be easy if I can get rid of this guy without having any of the perfumers aggroed. Okay, that's not a problem then. Then we can do the dumb thing and aggro everything! Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so yeah, so instead of being an entirely separate damage calculation, the plunge attack in this game is so like when you're doing that, it's just essentially the same as like doing a heavy attack. Yeah, but like I mean, as far as like things that could have been removed, there's much worse stuff to have lost. Uh. Oh, and there are summons. I think this is the, yeah. This is the bridge. Or did I already do that bridge? But then you get some pretty brutal, visceral attacks. Knock someone off their horse. Okay, if it starts getting any darker, I know I've got a challenge bridge. When the dung beetles fight back. Right? That was one of my all-time favorite discoveries. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we'll get the Divine Tower first. This is the bridge I was thinking of. Ow. Okay. And just yeets me all the way over there. And this is where I should be able to activate another Great Rune. Oh, did you ever miss elevators taking a year and a half? If you answered no, you're in for a mighty fine surprise. Tips. Okay. One thing to know when you are playing this, in trade for plunging attacks, you do have jump attacks. So enemies have, kind of like with Sekiro, a what would you call it? A posture bar? Not the elevators. Yeah, they have their own an invisible posture bar, and heavy attacks and jumping attacks and some special attacks. So those will drain it, and then you can cause a lot of the enemies to stagger. Most bosses work that way. So kind of getting used to launching a heavy attack after doing a jump. Jumps do offer iframes, though it is a lot smaller than a roll, but that's not your only defensive option anymore. Blocking's back to Dark Souls 1 status, where it's actually useful. Hmm. That's another good thing, because I already told you about Vigor. Um, oh, you can also have a summoning, a summon. Here, when I get to the next, like, summon area, because there are only certain areas which you can summon and most boss fights. So instead of, summoning a player, you can opt to summon, like, an NPC companion. But because I've went from one legacy dungeon to another, you didn't get to see. You have horseback riding. Your noble steed is called Torrent. It's like a goat and a horse, so I call it the gorse. Weapon. Okay, so you've seen power stancing is still a thing. Well, it's become a thing, like the only good thing from Dark Souls 2. Okay. Um. Oh, weapon arts. So this game does have a system for weapon arts. Um, this one's actually kind of important. So instead of one weapon being stuck with one type of weapon art, you can freely swap between them. Now some weapon arts are restricted to different types of weapons, so like I should have a few more options for the great sword and things like that. And then this is also how you deal with infusions. So there are collectibles that you'll find across the world that allow you when you put in a weapon art. Oh yeah, there's tons of choices. Um, Based off of the weapon art itself, and for some things, like if it's not an already kind of like elementally aligned, like these ones are obviously magic, this one's fire, then you've got the lightning weapon arts. Um, you can choose the infusion and the scaling for it. I'm not sure what a cult is, because sacred is holy, lightning's lightning. I'm not sure what the difference between fire and flame art are, but one does add faith scaling. Then you have heavy, quality, keen, standard. So poison, blood, cold, occult. I don't know what occult is actually. You know what? Let's look that up real fast because that might actually be something super important. Uh. Yeah, it doesn't tell me what the occult affinity does. Oh. So apparently, occult adds arcane and increases any of the natural status effects. So let's see. Flamberge causes blood loss, so we should see. Oh, okay, yeah, nice. So yeah, okay, occult is interesting. But yeah, this game has done super well with keeping up with like having customization be the key. You'll also unlock the ability to sort of kind of tailor um various bits of equipment. varying from special armors to standard stuff. Like, for example, if you so choose, with the chest piece, Blide's chest piece, you can choose. You have the ability, if you disliked it, to get rid of the cape. Now, it does change the defensive stats a little bit, but I really dig the fact that as you unlock things, you do get the ability to truly get some customization in here. There's the gorse with the lovely, lovely double jump. I've got to be careful, because, like... Yeah. That's just a death drop. I may have missed a sight of grace. Oh, hey, there's a knight's cavalry here. Do we want to bother with fighting him right now? That is, another thing in on here. There's, this game is, like, chock full of different encounters, so you don't just have, like, you know, peons in the overland. There's field bosses. There's several different types of dungeons. Yeah. Altar garments. And that's what I was looking at when I was originally looking for the helmet. But, like, for example, we can make it to where this one doesn't have the cape. Take off, mostly it's removing capes. Here, let's do that. But you'll see it reduces the weight. It gets rid of a fairly insignificant amount of stats, like... But, for example, so we have... You know, Blides without the cape. With the cape. I have a sneaking suspicion just for how... bare bones this one feels. Because, like, I won't say it's, like, the best set of mechanics ever. But it's still good nonetheless. But I feel like if we're getting DLCs for Elden Ring, we're going to see an expansion on that. But that's just my hot take. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a jump off down here. Okay. We're going to go back and see what that is. There's something over here. Right there. Two. Blade of Calling, so I must have gotten that before. Oh, you have no happy how happy I would be for DLCs. Because here's the thing. The the entire world, the lands between that we have, are freaking massive. Just in the beginner the beginner area alone, you've got a good 6 to 7 hours of content. And then you've got, another 4 or 5 down here. This stretches out to another 5 to 8. So much crap up in here. And then, not to mention all of the underground areas. Like, and here's the thing that really impresses me with this. I'm not usually a big fan of open world games. Like, um, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, if I didn't have a friend playing with me, because like she was sitting on the couch next to me and like we just jammed out on the game together. I think I went backwards. Yeah, I managed to go backwards. Okay. I would not have made it through the game. There just wasn't. I would say the funnest part that the game had in for me was the climbing sections and trying to game through that as much as possible. Like, there was some fun to be had there, and I won't say like the whole entire thing was a snooze fest, but like it felt sparse. Sort of like okay. No, let's just get this done. Sort of like Skyrim. Skyrim felt very, very expansive, but very empty for me. This game, I don't feel like you can go more than a minute without finding something. An item, a dungeon, a fight. Like, there's just so much. I've never had a section of this game make me feel bored. Be careful with these guys. Okay. You know what? Yeah, since he drops... Okay, so this is what I thought. Woohoo! And the double jump. The double jump saves your life. So much. So I was going the right-ish way, right? Because then I need to go around this. Yeah. I just got turned around when I hit this originally. Okay, there's a stake right here. Okay, because I don't really consider these too much of a boss fight, and just to give you an example of how summoning works. But like, I've got my own little pet to help me out with boss fights. There are some encounters that are very obviously balanced towards having a summon. And some of these boss... Yeah. Some of these boss fights definitely are very much geared towards that. With just like the pacing that they have, how hard some of them hit. Who's this? Oh, Millicent can help me out here. Cool. So far from what I've seen, there's not any NPC quests that absolutely require you to summon them to complete for a boss fight. So you truly do have the option of going a true summonless run to and still get all of the content. Jeez. How'd that not hit? There we go. Alrighty, and then another, I would say, universally acclaimed feature of this game. I was thinking about it as I passed it, and you may have noticed, like, I spawned right outside the boss fight. There's these things called the Stakes of America, and for a lot of the boss areas, these are placed, especially in the overland areas, where you won't have this massive like run back to the boss fight. With the exception of two or three, most bosses either have a stake or a site of grace, which is this game's bonfire, right by them. Which, let's be honest, one of the most frustrating things about Souls games isn't the fact that you died and having to redo the fight. No, that's whatever. It's always the boss run and how bullshit some of them are. Yeah, so kind of like checkpoints. Okay. Now we're to another fun part.
Tarnish. Oh my, I fear. Well, as for his, I hope you were about to sacrifice something precious, the life of a firm, only so that you. What a hope! You're a sin, but how would the
Okay, that's fine. Madness is an effect and a half. It hits like a fucking truck. There we go. And now... So... There is a bit of story to go in on that one. But basically, he was an NPC, and one of the new things with this game is called Madness. And he was using spells that are based on that. Think of as a status effect, Madness as it's a stun with a small percentage hit point loss when fully inflicted. Okay. These guys I'm probably just gonna need to bleed out. Oh, Ronin? Yeah. Okay. Back to my bleed weapon, basically. Okay. I want to try to pick these fights as one-on-one as much as possible. Back this way, past these. Thank you. Okay. No backstabbing. Gotcha. Ah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Ah, it's over here. Oh, I can't. Oh. Oh, he noticed me. What's down here for me? Haha. Smithing stone, bell bearing 3. Nice. We need them to reach. Is he aggro? Oh yeah, he's 100% active. That's what makes those things a pain in the ass, is they get multiples on them on you and they hit like trucks. Okay, so we're going to employ one of the more well-known strategies for dealing with any challenge in a Dark Souls game. First, cry because you managed to aggro the birds. Oh. Okay, after I get my souls, we're gonna... That's where I came out of, right? Well... Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. Undead trucks, yes, exactly. Unfortunately, we're in the section of the game where everything hits like a truck now. Alrighty. Yep, sky rats. Okay. Oh, there is item crafting. So this is where all of your consumables are going to come from. So, what was it called? So these are like the papers in Dark Souls. These are um, the pine bundles and things like that. Like you had the fire pine resin, now it's grease, and then the drawstring grease is like the paper stuff, so it goes off quicker but lasts a little less. Um, all of the arrows. Uh, your fire bombs. Which I think this is interesting that they have an oil. So I have a feeling, because like I haven't really tested it out. But I think if you prime them with the oil and then hit them with something else, it's going to hit harder. Yeah. And then they also have new crafting stuff, like these are kind of like buff things that you can have. Um, not yet. I want to be sure. We're gonna aggro this guy rat over here to make sure I'm not missing a Okay, yeah, I'm not missing it then. There should be a cave up around here somewhere. Well, it's gonna be a mausoleum. But then, using that, we can show off one of the, Okay. Hmm. Where was it? I could have swore it was like somewhere like over here. Ah! Here we go. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was the thought. I haven't messed around with it too much. The Beast Eye Quivers. So, this is an example of one of the types of dungeons that you can find around the map. Ooh, holy shit, I'm low. I'm low. I did not recognize how low my health was. These things are gonna be like your worst nightmare in the early game. 31, okay. That is one thing that I really dislike with this game is those fucking imps. The problem I have with them. Yeah. The problem I have with them isn't so much like their damage. I think their damage is fine. It's the ones that throw. Like, I've got the damage to deal with them. It's just sometimes they can stack out damage like no tomorrow. So if I forget that there's one that's up on a ceiling or something like that, the throwers are just a pain in the ass. Okay, that's to bring it back up. This isn't one of the ones where I need to jump down here, is it? Nope. That's a kill box. Okay. Oh no, you're fine, man. Alrighty, down this way we go. Send the lift back up just in case. That's a kill box. Oh yeah. Hey, Gerbro. I have never seen a Gerbro do that before. Interesting. Woo! Oh, yeah. Ugh. Explodey Gerbros. Woo! I cannot craft, so I've got to hope I have some in my inventory. Yes, I do. Okay, equipment. Here's another fun thing with these types of enemies. You'll find these like little sacks of crap just around everywhere. So oh, they're not close enough to cause the cascading effect. Damn. I still think that's hilarious that you can overload these things. That one may have been close enough. Whew. Okay. I don't think I want to go down there quite yet. Um... It's 3 volleys, not 2. Okay, what'd I miss? And I am running low on Estus. Okay. You know, I'm having a hard time recalling the way out of this dungeon, honestly. Okay, another large jar, bro. And then another barrel. Oh, fucking A. This goes back up, right? Oh, hey, look at that. God, I hate that stupid status message. Okay. Now, with that thought in mind... where do I go? Ah, here it is. Mm. I'm... Okay, so apparently there was a... secret path? Interesting. I shouldn't have rolled that way. Okay, apparently there's a lot to this dungeon. Fucking A. Okay, at least my souls will be closer and then I won't have to... Okay. I'm spamming that shit. Fuck. Okay. Ah, these things are so stupid. If I roll too early, I'm just gonna get hit by that. Yeah, I can't get an attack in while... Wow, that guy, he ate up all my Estus. Fuck. Okay, yeah, those things are just way too tanky. Oh, that wasn't a very good emergency heal. Where is... Can I craft warming stones? Yes, I can. So we're just gonna heal up real fast. Since we're essentially out of Estus, and what do I have in my physic? That is an FP physic, not an HP physic, so... I've gotten like 5 steps in. Yep. That was the accident, but, you know, as with these. Oh god, that thing regens. Okay. So, let's try to think this through. What's going to be the easiest way for me to deal with this asshole? Where is my... Ah, here it is. And let's swap to tankier gear. Because I think we might be in a... I gotta clear out my... Yeah, this thing's still overloaded. Hey, come on. What? I want to know how that registered as a hit. And I don't have a healing spell equipped, which I should probably get into the habit of having. Okay, at least that stayed down. I don't know how many more of these there are going to be. Okay. Actually, right before we do that, just to make sure. Okay, there's no upper area. I wasn't expecting there to actually be a illusionary wall. Nice guess. So this is going to be interesting. Alright, he's going to have the same... Come on! Okay, his delay is even more annoying. I rolled that. Shit! Okay. At least that doesn't go both ways. Okay. Hmm. I wonder if we can block through it. Okay, this will have to be the last attempt because we're almost out of time. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so we can block through it. Okay. Ow. What the? And they're dropping at inconsistent times now, too. Holy crap. Okay. I'm fine with this. Over here. I like having a trap-free area. Can he not? Oh my gosh. You know, after all of the frustration I've had to go through with you, I think I've earned a little bit of cheese. Yep, yes I did. I just wanted to pull him into the more open area so I didn't have to worry about that stupid pillar. Okay, all of that for the fire monk ashes. That better be a decent ash award. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. So we still have a boss fight in this dungeon. I do not remember finding this path. At all. So, more than likely... Yeah, okay. There we go. now we can do the boss fight. I swear to God, if it's another one of those watchdogs, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Oh, joy, it's worse. Okay. These things are the epitome of cancer. At least this isn't a rot variant. Ow. I can tank that. This one isn't as bad as the other ones were. And Deathroot. Gross undead tree thing. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, I think we've, made a fair bit of progress for this episode. Yeah. And if I'm remembering correctly, and I pray to all that is good and holy that I am, those should be the last watchdog type enemies I should be encountering. Okay. Let's turn in the Deathroot. Beast Claw Great Hammer. Ooh. Okay. I think I got the one that I wanted to get my hands on. Okay. We'll have to test that out. Memorize spell. First, let's redo all of this. Oop. So, first slot. Gotta have the cheese. Okay, we'll have a heal spell. Okay, we need that one. Now as far as attacks. Range and we'll go with that. And I think we're fine to leave the physic like that. Gotta have the cheese, exactly. What's life without it? Okay, I don't have any remembrances. I think I have all those. I don't need to worry with that conversation line. I do, however, have some bell bearings to turn in. Which is on the other side. Oh yeah, that's right. Next time I want to get a... Okay. So I have smithing stone 6s and somber stone 4s. Actually, that's less than 150k, right? Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So I still need to find more of those bell bearings.
Well, I took you no matter, it's all out. You're up.
Huh, I can duplicate. Okay. Now we can start selling off some of this. I think that's all we're gonna want to sell off anyways. Now let's figure out what we want to do for our level up. Kinda wanna beeline it towards 50. Stamina, I think, is fine right there. I think we've hit the soft cap. Realistically, for game. Okay, that was weird, but you know what? Yeah, let's shoot to max out figure as much as possible. Okay. I think that is a good amount of progress for this episode here. That being said, I do need to call it, and want to thank everyone who stopped on by and kept me company during this episode of my New Game Plus playthrough. Really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope to catch y'all on the next stream. Have a good night, guys.